If anyone ever wondered why the OROKIN stayed eternal, how they seem to live forever, even after the body has been battered or beaten, well, they did not just take children for the sake of transference and military. Before all this, the OROKIN actually figured and developed a mind-body altering process called continuity. This is how the OROKIN can live forever. If you ever see the mod continuity or primed continuity, it is actually a direct reference to elongating the duration of something. For the OROKIN, it was their own individual lifespan. Another quick sacrifice spoiler out there for you guys. During the quest, the Vitruvian entries confirmed one of the important things the OROKIN valued, and one of them was duality. It spoke of the mind and body, the soul and consciousness, and everything that revolves around it. And OROKIN itself is the soul, the little ball of light that swims in a conscious space. Oro is the very essence of the consciousness. Oro is the soul and the mind. When an OROKIN gets old and the body gets weak, instead of dying, they continue on by transferring their consciousness into another body, a younger body. They would go to what is known as the Yuvan Theater. This is where all the younglings will be prepared and paraded. It was more of a marketplace. The abducted individuals will be displayed, and each OROKIN will make a selection. Once the selection has been made, they use the vile properties of Kuva to invade the person's mind and transfer their own consciousness into that new host. And in the same process, all powers, prestige, and status will be transferred over. This became a very lucrative process, as an OROKIN will be able to live forever. Yes, they do this when they are old and broken, but what will happen if the OROKIN actually died before the process? Well, our very own ship Cephalon, Ordan-Caris, and all the other Cephalons have shown us the possibilities within the OROKIN Empire. An OROKIN's death is literally not the end of everything. The soul can still be harnessed and held till the next vessel is available. Perhaps this is the same reason Cephalon Suda desired to become a Cephalon, instead of continuing with a new host. For an OROKIN, death is not the end. So now, let's get to the graining part of things. What really happens to the soul, the consciousness, the aura of the persons whose body was taken? Another huge sacrifice spoiler for you guys out there, we were able to see in the warframes that the mind remains in the realm of souls, within the host of course, or a different dimension. My belief is that the Kuva suppresses the will of the host, so the OROKIN can take over. Once the OROKIN gets inside, he or she uses powers to shut and silence the main host forever. Whether or not the lost soul can be recovered is a great question. Sadly, we don't have an answer for that yet. Now, while we all see the OROKIN as a lost and extinct race, they are still much alive than we even know. You ever wonder where those spirits you see on Lua come from? Yes, those are actual OROKIN spirits who still linger, waiting for their own accidental continuity. There are other factions within the game who still aim at the practice of continuity. The Grineer Coins are one of them, and possibly the Greedy Snake at the top of the Corpus leadership. So knowing that this is possible, have you ever thought about some of the OROKIN elite that might have used the continuity to blend in with the rest of the children before the empire was wiped out? Because that is a possibility. I thought about that and I said, you know what? That would make a lot of sense. An OROKIN could be hanging around in Cetus and could even be hanging around on Venus and you will not even know it. But I would like to know what you guys think about this. Hope you enjoyed this piece. I'll see you in the next one.